We're going to enter some simple commands in various ways to create the door that we see on the left-hand side here. I'm going to begin by entering the rectangle command, and I can do that by going to the Draw panel where I have the rectangle button, or I could type in rectangle or REC, the command alias, at the command line. I'll choose my first point in the lower left corner here, and then I'll choose the second required point in the top right corner. If I'm not happy with the size of my rectangle, I can easily adjust it by single clicking on the rectangle to reveal the grips, and then grabbing the individual grips and adjusting appropriately. I'm going to hit Escape to get out of grips, and then I'll go back into the rectangle command, hitting either the space bar or the Enter key to go straight into the command quickly. I'll come down to the bottom left corner again and select a point, and up to the top right corner for my second point. I can also use the rectangle command to start these top features of my door. By right-clicking, I can enter or repeat the last command from the pop-up dialog box. That's another fast way to get into the command. I'll begin my rectangle with the first point here, and then I'll come up just eyeballing it to get the right design for my second point here. I'll hit spacebar again to get back into my rectangle command, and then I'll come up to choose my second point. Again, I can use grips to resize my objects and not just rectangles. I'm going to single click on this middle grip here, and then I'm going to stretch my rectangle back this way until I get the desired size and shape that I'm looking for. To create these arc features, I can use the arc command either from my Draw panel on the ribbon, and you can see all of the arc options here, or at the command line, and I'll do that next. The option that I'm looking for is the Start-End Direction option for my arc. I'll select that, and then I'll choose a start point, an end point, and a direction. And the direction that I want is just straight up 90 degrees. For the second arc here, I'm going to use the command line. And at the command line, I'll type in arc, hit enter, and look at what it's prompting me for. It asks me to specify the start point. So I'll select my start point, and then I'll select my end point. I can type in E for end. And then I have a choice of angle, direction, or radius. Here I'm going to choose D for direction. And I'll come straight up again at 90 degrees. And my arcs are completed. There is this line at the top here that I might not want. Because I don't know how to trim yet, I'm going to use the line command to recreate this drawing or trace this rectangle, and then delete the rectangle using either the delete key or the erase command. So I'll go into the line command from my Draw panel. My first point is here, second there, third there. I'm just tracing along. I'll hit enter to get out of the line command, and then I'll select the rectangle, and I'll go up to the Erase button on the Modify panel, and I'll click Erase, and it removes that rectangle. To get back into the line command, I can use the command alias, L, Enter. I'll draw those 3 lines, and then again I will select the rectangle and delete it, this time using the delete key.